The only thing that makes sense, I've never done this before in my 45 years of preaching, but the only thing that makes sense today is to begin my homily with these words. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. 270 shopping days till Christmas. Today, 9 months from today, we celebrate Christmas. That's how long it takes for that baby to be in the womb, right? More or less, ladies? 9 months. Always on March 25th, 9 months to the day, we celebrate this announcement from the angel Gabriel. And as usual, the angel comes to announce a time of grace, something very blessed happening, holy, sacred. And Mary's right at the center of this. And she receives this invitation, this announcement, this annunciation, and she's a bit afraid. She's not quite sure what it all means and how it could possibly be. But it seems to me that this is a reality and a metaphor and a copy of what goes on in our lives. Do we really know everything that's going to happen to us? Do we really know when we're going to be ill, when we're going to die, if our marriage is going to hold together, if we're going to lose a friend, a friendship, or lose a friend, that they'll die? Do we really know? Do we know how our kids are going to turn out? Do we know if they're going to hold on to their faith, what's going to happen in their marriages and lives? We just don't know. And it seems to me that the response of Mary, the response hinted at in the second reading, and the response in the gospel in the first reading and the psalm, "Here I am, Lord, I come to do your will," it's got to be our attitude. We've got to have an openness of spirit and life that allows us to trust maybe not in an angel appearing and speaking to us, but those angelic moments of coming close to God and trusting God and walking in God's ways and believing that somehow it's going to turn out. I went to anoint someone yesterday. I don't know her age, I think late in her 90s. In the last month and a half, I've buried 3 people that were over 100. And I think to myself, who knows their future? Who does? And yet we keep going. We keep going. I personally don't quite know how people do it without faith. I've been having a lot of discussions with a little group that I meet with Zoom every Thursday, and we've been focusing on this losing of faith or not finding enough in our faith. And I don't know what I'd do without my faith. I'm 72, and I say every day, it's a question of faith for me for as long as I can remember. Maybe not in my earliest years, but by the time I was in grammar school, every day we prayed. Every day. Every day it was an opening of my spirit and my life to my God. So today on this Annunciation, let it be said that every one of us here has daily occurrences of angelic visits, not an actual angel, but the Word of God somehow seeping into our lives, getting under our flesh, getting into our spirit, and guiding us, calling us to trust, and inviting us to simply say these words, "Here I am, Lord. I come to do your will." Please stand. Let us present to the Father our intentions for ourselves and for all the world.